Hello everyone, welcome to Lance Fantasy Gaming. We are doing STL Patreon for April 2023, Part 3. If you guys don't know, it's basically I look at a lot of the Patreons for D&D and Warhammer proxies and War Tabletop as well. These are the ones I usually get, but if ones that you want me to go check out, just leave it down in the comments below and I'll go take a look at it and might be in the future videos for that as well. But if you guys haven't, subscribe, like, and share. If you guys haven't, check out our Patreon and Discord as well. And let's get to it. Sorry, I got a burp. there's your little thing. Okay. The Dragon Tapper Lodge. I always get these guys. These have very good models for it. Very lovely ones as well. This is the veterans tier for it. Looks like we have a lot of like the what do you call it, the Godzilla type King Kong style too. Like a lot of the kaijus. Got big ass dolphin kaijus right there. So we have like kaiju style look like it. And we have like a group of apes and primates looks like it too for that as well. Well, let's go. That was really like the variation of these guys. I do want to print some out, but right now I'm printing out a whole bunch of Nurgle armies for myself. Because after the Tyranids are done, I'm working on my Nurgles. And I'm printing as much as I can, but I gotta buy a lot of other stuff as well. But these are pretty good. Kong, Measure Rift, Kaiju 1, Kaiju 2, Kaiju 3. So these gonna be a very big prints, looks like it, for it. My printer can probably print a lot of these holes. A lot of these look like the Planet of the Apes, the primitive version of it as well. If you want to do if you want to do a what you call a Planet of Apes like Spelljammer, going into a planet full of like chimpanzees and kaiju's and stuff, this is probably a good one for you guys to do as well. Well, it looks pretty good. I am definitely going to get it. A lot of different types of chimpanzees. You got gorillas with wings. You have a old school looking elephant that's been extinct. Graphly elephant. I have no idea. Gorkong. Ravagers. Painting some of these probably be a lot easy too, because I'm gonna get speed paint pretty soon. They don't release till May 27th, so the Manticore looks pretty gnarly with the thing as well. You have a shaman, orangutan, saber tooth, Noyu Vuk. I think that's like a demon from the Abyss. But yeah, this would be kind of cool to print. I know these guys. Epics, I think these are called. Forgot they really were called. But yeah, they have really good models and they do print really well. I print some of theirs out before. I want to see what their throwbacks is. I don't know if that released their throwbacks, but oh well. We'll get that. Next is Gramek for Warhammer proxies. I've been recently been getting them. Recently, I have the fantasy and I have the sci-fi version of it. So this is the fantasy. So we have little Gretchens and Grots as well for your Age of Sigmar, and you have your Beastkins as well. I don't know what faction Centaurs are in, but you have them. You're probably one of the big avatars as well. You need terrain pieces. I need to print some terrain. I need to buy an FDM printer for printing out terrains. It's not really reasonable to actually get it for what you call for print resins for it, but there's a sci-fi one. So we have a chaplain, the bike chaplain with the book. They have they just released that one a while ago, but you have their version of it, so that's something cheap and free for me to get. And we have bikers too. Okay, cool. Sergeant bikers. I'm going to need to print some of these for my blood angels. And we have. They're not intercessors. They're not aggressors. They're not devastators. Oh, what the hell are they called? I forgot what they were called, but These will look good for my Blood Angels as well. As many proxies as I can, and you got your Guardsmen. Oh, this is Oh man, these look good. So I'm definitely getting these. Oh yeah, get these for your proxies, for your Warhammer if you want to save a couple bucks for it. So this is K3D Studios for anime and movie style figures. We got Camellia from Castlevania. This is Indian female warrior. So these are like actual pinup figures, and you have your NSFW Catwoman if you want that, and you have Spider-Man with on the Green Goblin glider and one of the Green Goblin's grenades. So that looks pretty damn dope. I think this would be mostly for the Black Spider-Man, or you can actually paint it however you want. You have the muscular stuff for that already there. So there are probably more for these, but we'll see towards the end of the month when I look back through everything else for that as well. So we have Cast and Play, Riders of Doom. We are going to be looking at some of these. I think these are supposed to be orcs. And your throwbacks right there. So we have your Hellbound Acolytes. Barbarians looks like it. Dune Sentries. Shadow Knights. Some of these you can actually probably use for Age of Sigmars actually for it, but for more towards chaos. So it looks like a evil or a chaotic army. Looks like it. It's probably more towards the Dark Viking. And I like these terrains. Like I love because instead of like describing them how it is, it's like, yeah, this is what you see for it. Yeah, Shadows. Case. I already got that loyalty for it. But yeah, you got that for this month. TPK Labs. April model. Knoll Shaman. We need one of those. I have a lot of Knolls, but I don't think I have a Knoll Shaman. Knoll Assassin. Knoll Raider. So if you need Knolls, here you go. Get some Knolls for yourselves. It looks good. And you need to pay extra for terrain for this one as well. Good model. I haven't printed anything out for it. I would just own it. This is something I like terrain pieces a lot more a lot of times because it's just really hard to get your hands on a lot of these things as well. Lost Kingdom miniature. Looks like we're doing orcs and ogres. Looks like it. And this is a war type game. You go also probably use this as a proxy for your Age of Sigmar for your orc thing. That's a goblin on top of an ogre holding a dwarven head. And here's your orcs. Because all the orcs look a lot different than the one in Warhammer as well. But this looks pretty good. Good looking. Well armored. Looks like the one that crossbreed from Warhammer, Age of Sigmar, and Lord of the Ring orcs. That's what it looks like, heavily armored and stuff. They got the Blackguard orcs too. That it's like heavily armored too in D&D as well. But they do have rules for it. You have a freaking orc on top with a cannon. But these looks pretty cool. This will be pretty cool to paint and magnetize the head too, so that you can actually change different heads and arms for it. I'm getting into magnetization. It's just to get the money for it. That's all. Getting money for a lot of these things are very expensive, and I only can do so many plasma a week. Dungeons pinups. It's probably the last one for this part. I already have that. April preview. Forgot her name from My Hero Academia. You have a 75 millimeter girl for D&D. You can make it a little smaller as well. Another one, pinups. This is I think one of the All Might Sensei for My Hero Academia. Yep. And you have her as well. Yep, that'll be for April for Dungeons pinup. We can squeeze one more in. Arcane Minis. This is if you're into Spelljammer, this is probably the best one to get if you're really into Spelljammer. So big terrain pieces. You have your mimic ships. So you have one ship that's actually like a freaking mimic, so it'd be kind of cool and have them figure what the hell to do. So your races, your flyers, your turtles, and you have your mimic ship and a bard in there. And you have a risky racing track 5e racing skiff mini game. Okay, so I'll be just like a prop, looks like it. Sky Reaver, Warrior Monk, Rabbit for Easter. We have a lot of rabbits this year for Easter as well. Well, anyhow, I hope you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, like, and share. Check out our Patreon Discord, and let me know what you guys think. You want me to check out the Patreon, other Patreons? Please let me know down in the comments below. But anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, guys. Bye.